Ayan. Hi everyone, welcome. Attorney Elaine Antonio Bordeaux. May good news po tayo. Happy Sunday. Hi everyone, welcome. Attorney Elaine Antonio. Okay po, we're gonna start. And I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's watching. Today is Sunday, March 22. Happy Sunday, but I want to take this opportunity to announce na may good news po sa immigration dito sa US because beginning April ay open na po ang adjustment for status sa category F2A. And before I start, sa mga hindi pa po nakakakilala, Attorney Elaine Antonio Bordeaux, immigration lawyer. And I've been helping immigrants since 2008. We have two locations po, isa sa Dallas, Texas, at isa sa Broomfield, Colorado. Okay, so today is Sunday, pero gusto ko po na ang good news na to ay may announce ko ngayong Sunday. Okay po? Alright, so ang F2A is open for adjustment of status starting April 1. What does it mean? Sino po ba ang pasok sa F2A category? Ito po yung mga spouses of green card holders, unmarried children, yung mga below 20, yung unmarried and then under 21 years old. Okay, so hindi po ito applicable kung ang inyong petitioner ay US citizen. You don't have to go through this. Pero kung ang inyong relative na magpipetition ay green card holder lamang or permanent resident, then this becomes important. Ano pong ibig sabihin nito? Kung kayo ay nasa Amerika, ikaw ay asawa ng green card holder or anak na under 21 years old, ay pwede na pong mag-file ng adjustment of status beginning April 1. Bakit po? Kasi naging current na ito doon sa tinatawag nating visa bulletin. Ayan. So kung hindi po kung hindi po ang petitioner mo ay US citizen, 'di ba pangkaraniwan usually pag green card holder pa lamang ang petitioner ay naghihintay. Pero ngayon po ay naging current ito, which means that if you are in the US and you are a spouse or a child, unmarried, below 21 years old or under 21 years old, na isang green card holder, ay pwede ka nang mag-file ng adjustment of status with the I-130 petition. Ayan po. So, why is this important? Because ngayon po, na-open siya starting April 1, you can file for adjustment of status, yung I-485, along with your I-130 petition. You can also file for your work permit application, yung I-765. This means na pwede kang magtrabaho kapag ma-approve yun while your petition is pending. And you can remain legally in the United States while your petition is pending. Ayan. Ngayon, paalala po, hindi po ito substitute or kapalit sa pagkonsulta sa iyong immigration lawyer. So, kumonsulta po kayo at napakarami pong mga magagaling na immigration lawyer para tulungan kayo. Okay, ano ba yung mga key requirements for this? Dapat physically present ka in the US. So, dapat nandito ka sa US, dapat lawfully admitted or paroled, and dapat you must be eligible under immigration law. So, dapat wala kang yung mga disqualifying violations, okay? As I said, kumonsulta pa rin po at hindi po ito kapalit ng pagkonsulta. Kung ikaw ay pumasok ng walang inspection or yung tinatawag na EWI, you cannot generally adjust status unless magkaroon ka ng mga waiver o pwede kang makapasok sa exemption. So, maaring hindi po kayo pasok dito, but you need to consult an immigration lawyer kung may relief or remedy for you. Mga typical documents na kailangan po ninyo. Okay? Ito po yung I-130 petition. Pwede po itong i-file simultaneously. Kung meron na rin po kayong approved I-130 petition, proof ng relationship ninyo, marriage or birth certificate, ayan, proof of lawful entry, yung I-94 nyo, ngayon, di ba, electronic, digital na I-94, you can get it online. Medical examination, you still have to go get your medical exam. Bisitahin po ninyo USCIS and then i-type nyo civil surgeon and get your medical exam, yung I-693. You can only go to accredited doctors, ano? And then yung financial support po ng inyong petitioner or yung I-864. Ayan. Itong F2A is not always current, kaya take advantage of this. Ngayon, kung ikaw ay unlawfully nandito sa US o kaya ay meron ka mga ibang issues, I advise you to consult an immigration lawyer first because kung hindi ka eligible ay maaaring magkaroon po ito ng negative impact on you. It can result sa denial or you can also be placed sa removal or deportation. Ayan po. If you want to schedule a consultation with me, mag-text kayo 713-315-7793 or mag-email po kayo eb@ebordlaw.com. Till next time po. Bye-bye.